Good morning, everyone, and welcome from RSC Oval, Kuala Lumpur. It's the first day of the Asian Cricket Council Women's Premier Cup 2024. Hosts Malaysia take on Indonesia in the fixture here this morning. Earlier in the toss, Malaysia won the toss and elected to bowl first, which means Indonesia is having a bat. And joining me in the commentary box is local lad Kamran. Good morning and welcome, Kamran.
Good morning, Sunil. How are you doing today?
Fantastic day for cricket. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Thanks, Kamran.
This is an amazing day for T20, and we're looking forward for an amazing game between Malaysia and Indonesia.
The batters out in the middle for Indonesia, the openers are Niputu Sakarani and Nilu Ketut. Starting the proceedings for Malaysia will be
Aina Hamzi Hashim, uh, Aina Hamiza Hashim.
plays underway. First ball here from the RSC Oval, live from Kuala Lumpur.
Good ball, dot ball. Good start for Malaysia.
Excellent start. This no warm up delivery, right on the money. First ball up. This is good intent shown by Malaysia. First runs off the bat for Indonesia. This is going to be a cracker of a contest, Kamran.
Yes, it's amazing. Second delivery of the game. Nicely pushed for a single. Look like Indonesia has a plan for today. Nicely filled setup. 5 fielder on the off.
Sakarani off the mark with that single that brings on Nilu Ketut on strike for the first time in the innings. Yes, traditional field, Kamran. Third man, point covers, extra covers.
That's right. And they are pretty close. Seems like they are not going to give them a easy singles.
And what we see is going to be a predominant offside field. So we assume that the channel is going to be offside and just outside the off thumb.
Exactly. That's what Aina Hamiza is trying to do. A bit of movement. I think that's the plan for, that's what Aina Hamiza is trying to executing. That's where you can see the good setup of the field offside. Inviting the batsman to play on drive.
The excellent delivery, well timed equally by Nilu. That should give us some confidence. First ball off the bat. No runs, nevertheless. Kamran, you're a local lad, so you'll know the pitch. Does it do a little bit in the morning when the wicket is fresh?
Yes, exactly. It does help a lot for the bowler as well. If you are a good player of the front foot, definitely you're gonna have fun there. Nicely push. Looking for a second one. Are they gonna go for a second? Comfortable two. Good chase by the fielder.
Excellent timing on that one by Nilu, waiting for the ball to come to her, not reaching out, and placed it beautifully between the packed outside field. This is good positive batting.
That's right. They are not rushing at all. As you can see, they're quite comfortable. Easy push, single, double. They're gonna do this, I guess, for another few more overs. When they settle, they're gonna go for a loose one. Oh, nicely ball. Good stop by the bowler.
Excellent comeback this.
Aina Hamiza has done the first over. Only 3 runs been given so far.
Good start first up, and the Indonesian batters too looking good, Kamran.
That's right. It's a good over for Malaysia as well as Indonesia.
Ariana, the new ball bowler for Malaysia from the other end. We have 4 games happening this morning in the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024 being held in Malaysia. The second over is underway.
Appeal,
Appeal.
appeal.
No interest from the umpire whatsoever. This is excellent start, straight and fast, Kamran.
That's right. Look like they're gonna target the pads and stumps. Ariana is left arm bowler. Naturally, left arm bowlers they bring ball into the batsman to the right batsman. Nicely shaped.
Excellent delivery once again. But surprisingly, Kamran, being a left arm seamer, one would usually see the left armers bowl from over the wickets to get the angle, the natural left-handed angle in play. But Ariana seems to be comfortable going around, and from what we saw, these 2 balls, she's right on the money.
Right, she's tried to hit the pace target. Nicely pushed. Well, misfilling on mid-on region. Just comfortable single.
Diving effort, sliding effort rather, but a misfield, conceding a run. What I like so far in these Indonesian batters, they are so sure-footed. They have not shown any signs of being tentative.
That's right. Ariana seems like she's going to target every single ball to the stumps and to the pads. They are looking for the early wickets so they can put early pressure on the Indonesian side. Ariana is coming into the ball. Short ball.
What a shot that! Quickly latching on to the short ball and dispatching it to the boundary. Wide of fine leg and the vacant square leg region. This is good positive batting from the Indonesian batters.
That's right. Ariana has missed her line. Just comfortably push for the 4 runs. I'm sure she's disappointed.
It was a loose ball, Kamran, but still it had to be put away, and batter there putting it away in style.
That's right. Every batter, when you're there, you're always looking and waiting for the loose ball to come into you, and you're gonna again to the pads, appeal, loud. Empire is not interested.
Huge appeal on that occasion. It'll be interesting to see, because I think it hit the back leg. Maybe the ball was doing too much with the angle and going down the leg. I guess that possibly could be the only reason, Kamran.
Yes, Sunil. As I mentioned, Ariana is definitely looking for the early back through for Malaysia. Full toss. Looking for a risky single, but they managed to complete the run.
Good diving effort on the outfield. Definitely saved a couple, and that's the end of over number 2. Indonesia on 9 without loss. We were discussing about the rest of the games being played today. We have 4 games concurrently happening. Kudos to ACC for this wonderful platform.
Aina Hamiza come for her second over. First ball, good ball. The start of the second over. It doesn't seem like Indonesian batter are rushing. They are just trying to take their time and look for easy single, double, loose ball push to the boundary.
Played on a miss. Yes, we're talking about the other games happening, Kamran. We have Myanmar playing Thailand, China playing UAE,
That's right.
Malaysia and Indonesia happening here at the RSC that we are covering. And then you have Nepal taking on Hong Kong, China. So these are the 4 games in the morning. And kudos to ACC for creating such a wonderful platform.
It's amazing game of all over from a few countries coming down the team. It's we're gonna have amazing time looking this amazing talent.
Yes, and women's sport, particularly women cricket, is at an all-time high globally, Kamran. And I'm sure we're going to see some amazing talent right through this tournament.
That's right, Sunil. Risky single. As they're gonna get
Taking on the
oh,
fielder, direct hit could have been really close.
that's very risky. I don't think so. They should go for risky that early. But it was a good effort by the fielder. Direct hit will be a very
Absolutely close. Yes, Kamran. And I think the batter, though, Neelu Ketu, did not have any hesitation. She set off for the run immediately after playing the ball. Maybe that saved her a bit.
that's right. We were talking about early about this tournament of a women cricketer. This will inspire a lot young generation girls to come into the cricket. I believe many of parents watching this cricket, and that will encourage them as well to bring their kids. We personally encourage as well. Cricket is for everybody. There's no gender, no race. So if you're watching, if you're parents, please involve your kids to the cricket.
Absolutely, Kamran. Having said that, there's a change in field. The fine leg came in and the mid off went back to long off, and that's the end of over number 3. Indonesia are 10 for the loss of no wickets.
Good over by Ariana.
There's a bowling change already for Malaysia. The captain bringing herself on.
Big
Excellent start, first up. Immediate appeal, but the umpire is still not interested. This is a very, very good start by the Malaysian captain.
I believe she must bring herself just because she really wanted to have the early breakthrough for her team for Malaysia. She's always an impeccable bowler. A little bit out of some with an offer, didn't really execute it.
Both the batters and the bowlers so far have shown tremendous discipline and control, Kamran.
That's right, Sunil. Sunil. Good push, straight to the fielder hands.
Strong offside field. Once again, you have a third man, kind of a squarish point, straightish point, covers, extra covers, mid off, mid on, mid wicket, and a fine leg. 6-3 field.
First wide of the innings by the Malaysian captain.
I was just talking about the bowlers being disciplined. I guess this is the commentator's curse, as they say. The first wide, first extra of the inning.
Well, this is always when we expect the one who's the best in the team. But it's all about how it's again risky singles, and it's gonna be safe. Good running between the wicket, but they're trying to going more for the risky runs. Sunil.
Absolutely, that was living dangerously, Kamran. You have a short extra cover, and it was few yards to the right of the fielder. But having said that, these two seem to be having that understanding, and seems to be like a strategy to hit it, nudge it in the gaps, and set off for the run.
It's all about how well you know your partner. It's all about your coordination with your partner. It's all about call on time, and of course, you need to be fast and sharp in between wickets.
Yeah, these two so far seem to be having that understanding. The batters, the Indonesian openers, doing a good job so far. Good steady start this. 4 overs gone, 12 without loss.
Not a bad over by Malaysian captain. It's all about T20 is all about how well you control your nerve, how well you're executing your planes. The more dots you go, the better pressure you build on the opponent. Uh, and also, you need to understand the better. Uh, it's all about how well you study the better.
Well said, Kamran. Great insights. This. We have a double change in bowling for Malaysia. Mahira, the new bowler being introduced. This is bowler number 4 for Malaysia. They are doing some really quick changes.
As I said, Sunil, they are looking for a loose delivery.
Starts off with a full toss and dispatched into the boundary comfortably. This is good positive batting, not letting the loose balls go away.
It's not really easy, Sunil, when you bring a spinner with a new ball. It's very hard to control. You need to have a nice grip and, of course, extremely good control on the ball. It's always a challenging for a spinner when you bring a bowler in the circle. Empire has been given 4.
Nilu Ketut, the batter, on that occasion, quickly latching on to that full toss and dispatching it to a useful boundary. Nudged away on the onside, this time straight to the fielder.
Nothing
Both
has.
these batters have been very impressive, Kamran.
Yes, they're quite settled right now. Nothing, no hesitation has been seen so far. Just few singles which was taken risky. Nothing has changed much in the field. Again, the same second loose ball, but fielder has been sent out already. Deep mid wicket.
Excellent fielding on the outfield there. Loose ball this time, but not put away for a boundary. I'm sure Nilu will be disappointed, but nevertheless, getting a single in the end.
2 deep fielder on the leg side. Deep mid on and mid wicket.
Another full toss. Mahira struggling little bit with the length. We know for a spinner, the key, the most important component is the length, and for a pacer, it's the line. She should get her length right sooner than later. Mahira.
Yes, Sunil. It's all about, as you said, it's all about how you are controlling your ball. It's a good ball this time. Seems like she's trying to settle down slowly.
It's a much better length, and the Malaysian team's ground fielding has been very impressive, Kamran.
That's right. They have been working a lot through before this tournament for this particular tournament. Again, loose ball, and seems like she managed to good push for the boundary.
What a shot! Once again, another full toss, latching onto it quickly and hitting it over the vacant square leg region. This is very, very good batting by Indonesia.
A very good over for the Indonesia so far. 22 runs on the board.
Good steady start this in 5 overs. They are 22 without loss, and I'm sure they will want to build on this start, Kamran.
Mahira was struggling a little bit with her first over. A good over for the Indonesia batsmen. Batters are well settled so far.
Malaysian skipper Winnie continuing her second over. Very impressive run of that. She runs in very smooth.
Winnie has taken the same field setup. Fine leg and third man as usual. Deep down in the boundary with an offer.
Yeah, traditional 6-3 field. And Kamran, you must have seen the race of Winnie. I mean, she has been phenomenal with both the bat and ball for Malaysia. In the recent past, she's the second highest run scorer for Malaysia.
That's right. She's been always an instrumental player a key player, I would say, for Malaysia. She has won a lot of games for Malaysia, and that's where she has been set as a leader. She's taking Malaysian women team to the next level. Where
Beautiful. Sorry to interrupt. Beautifully timed shot by Niputu, rotating the strike, and once again, excellent ground fielding by Team Malaysia.
yes, they are they are here. They make sure they stop every single runs. As we mentioned before, it's T20 is all about more dot balls, more putting up, building the pressure against your opponent, and that's what every team should do. But the closer fielder should be always walking in, make sure to stop those singles, not let them easy singles. Again, push this mid wicket region. The fielder is right there.
Good steady bowling this, and in contemporary cricket, the fitness and fielding standards are so high, and it's so wonderful to see the Malaysian team fielding so far. Inside edge on that occasion. Will they push for the second? No, they settle with the single.
I would say it's very good feeling. Usually, on the final leg, third man, these fielders are the weaker. I would say when the captain sends you there, so you must know that you've been given, and most of the ball will come to you. I would say the most important place in the field where you just have to only allow the batters to take only one run.
6 overs gone. That's the end of the first power play. Indonesia are off to a solid start, 24 without loss.
Sunil seems like Indonesian batter is not rushing at all.
There's a change in bowling for Malaysia. Noor Dania, Samad being introduced into the attack. They've been making some quick changes, Kamran.
Definitely, they are uh, trying to giving more surprise to the batter. So they're not settled for the one bowler, and also they're looking for breakthrough. Indonesian batter doesn't seem like taking a lot of risk. They're generally pushing every ball for single, double.
We are only in the seventh over, and we've already seen 5 bowlers introduced.
That's right. It's quite surprising for me as well, but seems like Malaysian has a plan for them, and they want them to surprise every batter.
Yes, I guess they don't want the batter to get used to the same type of bowler, and hence the quick changes seems to be working so far. And I'm sure Malaysia will want to pick up some quick wickets.
That's right. It's always difficult for me when you face a new bowler. You wanted to know what kind of bowler it is, and also which line is gonna be executing. Oh, it's looking for a second. What a good field deep down and mid wicket. Good fielding.
Once again, excellent ground fielding, and the deep square leg and deep mid wicket fielders have been kept busy today.
That's why they're sending off the best fielder on deep down to the boundaries. Again, looking for a slog sweep. Capturing herself, putting herself in the square leg.
Both these batters have been very strong on anything on the onside, particularly Ni Lu. She has dispatched 3 boundaries so far. Very, very impressive batting this from Indonesia.
That's right, Sunil. As you can see, both of the batter is trying to hit on the leg side more often comparatively the offside. I think that's why Malaysian has tried to execute it their length or the off drive, and inviting them to play more on the off drive where they can get more possibility to take wickets.
Yep. Been a pretty impressive performance by both these teams. Malaysia, terrific ground fielding effort so far, and Indonesia, they've been looking out for the good balls and putting the bad balls away. Ariana Natasha having a change of ends now. Malaysia still searching for the first breakthrough in this contest. It's been a terrific contest between bat and ball so far.
The field has been spread out. Deep cover, looking for again risky single, but decided at last minute not to go. So look at the field setup, Sunil. What do you think? Which line Ariana is trying to execute now to let the batsman play deep mid wicket, deep square leg, as you can see that. Finally, third man has been brought up in the circle.
Yeah, that's an interesting change, Kamran. I think with the ball slightly getting old, they've got the third man and fine leg in and pushed the mid off and mid on to long off and long on.
Seems like Ariana is trying to make the better play on the front foot. I think that's a plan when you taking this kind of field setup. Again, loose delivery. Nicely pushed for the boundary.
Another boundary down the leg side. This is really good batting. Neelu has been extremely severe on anything on the onside. This is boundary number 4 for her. Very, very good batting.
Extremely good execution. She know exactly where the fielder has been standing, and she has placed it very well. Nicely hit to the boundary for 4 runs. Square leg has been bringing in a little bit. Ariana didn't really execute her line. Bowler has to be make sure every delivery has to be on the money. Every single runs you offer to the batter, that will take you to a challenging.
The pitch has been really playing through. Looks like a very, very good wicket to bat, Kamran.
Yes, it's a very easy pitch so far. It doesn't seem much for the bowler, as the ball doesn't really move much. It's coming straight nice to the bat. Batter doesn't seem like struggle. They easily try to push for a single, double. As you can see, Sunil, loose ball has been always pushed for the boundaries.
I think that's where the Indonesian batters have been so good. They have watched out for the good balls and put the bad balls away. That's very important, Kamran, to put the pressure on the bowlers.
Oh, nicely pushed again for risky runs, but yep, good.
Bit of a yes and no, a couple of times this over. Luckily, no run out so far. End of over number 8. Indonesia cruising along nicely. 31 for the loss of no wickets. Perfect day, perfect conditions. Very, very picturesque ground this. The Royal Selangor Club. Great ambience, Kamran. I'm sure you would have played a lot of games here.
Yes, definitely. I've played a lot of games here. It's a very good venue for the cricket. As you can see, nice location and the perfect weather for the cricket, especially for T20. Oh, nicely pushing. Oh, nicely stopped.
Another excellent effort in the deep. This is really good fielding. Saved so many runs in that region. But poor bowling this, the spinners have to get their length right. And Noor Dania again giving a full pitch, which are easy pickings for Indonesia.
It seems like the spinner is struggling a little bit. Both the spinners, as you can see, they are not really trying to executing their line and length. It's a little bit challenging for the spinners as they're giving free runs where the captain must be bringing you into the lineup where they want you to stop more singles.
But it's the idea of introducing spin or you taking the paces to cut down on the scoring rate. But so far, They have been very severe. The Indonesian batters have been very severe on the onside, and anything loose has been dispatched.
That's right.
Credit to them.
That's right, Sunil. As you see, spinners, for a spinner, you need to put a little bit more effort. Again, push it back to the deep mid wicket. It's just 1 runs. For a spinner, you need to do a little bit more as a batter, I would say. And for a fast bowler, you just need to push slightly and you get the singles. For a spinner, you need to push a more effort to placement and a little bit push. But so far, very good batting display by the Indonesian batter. It doesn't seem like struggle. Quite comfortable, easy going. Already 34 runs on the board.
What's impressive with Kamran is that they've been playing merit of the ball. They're watching out for the good ones, hitting out the bad ones. But having said that, Noor Dania has definitely made a better comeback after the initial full pitches she was struggling with. That's a much better length. Once again, dispatched to the deep mid wicket, and that fielder has been busy right through this morning.
Definitely. Usually, when you bring out the off spinner to the right hand batsman, deep mid wicket, and square leg has to be the always busiest fielders on the ground for that particular over. Oh, nicely pushed. Straight push.
Pitched up, and what a shot that is. Mind you, there was a longer fielder, but beating that fielder, it's a terrific shot.
The mid off fielder was set a little bit straighter, and it's easily pushed. It's nice. I was thinking it's just 1 run.
But what a shot that is. Pitched right up, and the batter, Ni Putu, looking to hit it straight down the ground, which is the right thing to do when the ball is pitched up to you. This is terrific batting from the Indonesians, and end of over number 9. They are cruising along at 39 for the loss of no wickets.
That's right. Sunil, you can see when the ball is turning much, you have to go to square of the wicket. When the ball coming straight to the boundary, that's how you go straight off the wicket, where you go for a boundary, where you can see that she has been executed that ball very well. The new bowler has come to the play.
And good thing for the left arm pacer is she has gone back to over the wickets. That is where she can create that angle to both the right-hander batters in terms of bringing it into them for an LBW or a bowl, or sliding it away to take an edge. This is good thinking by Ariana.
Definitely, they are looking for the breakthrough, but so far, what I can see, misfielding there, just 1 run, looking for the second.
The ground fielding in the outfield has been tremendous, but we've seen some throws which are been off target, and I'm sure Malaysia will want to get that part right.
Exactly. The more you give an offer, easy singles, free runs, that will make you in deep trouble. Ariana is definitely looking for the wicket, but there is no much offer on the ball, where not much swinging. Good line and length this time.
Excellent pace and carry, beating the batter with that typical left armer angle, angling away to the right-handed batter. This is very good bowling by Noor Ariana.
She's definitely putting an effort. As you can see, she's putting her body right behind the ball, where she's trying to go more hard to give more challenge for the batter. Nicely pushed for second. Again, just 1 run.
An essence of Nilu's batting today, Kamran, has been the way she's been picking up the gaps, whether it's the single or dispatching it for the boundary in the vacant outfield. She has been spot on this morning.
That's right. As you can see, she's on 29 on just 36 balls. This is where every captain and every coach will tell you to go and play your own game. And definitely she's waiting for the loose ball.
Missed opportunity on that occasion. That was a full pitch by Ariana. And Nilu Ketut will be really, really disappointed.
Always
I'm sorry, Niputu will be disappointed in not putting that away.
Every batter will be disappointed when the with an offer, lose ball and offer, and you are not really executing to the boundaries. You really definitely has to be on the mark for every single ball. Nicely push again. The wicket fielder is coming to the stop. Good stop.
Once again, good fielding on the outfield by Malaysia. End of over number 10. Indonesia are 43 without loss. This has been a very, very good start, and the umpires called for drinks. Very impressive first 10 overs this by Indonesia, Kamran.
That's right, Sunil. I think it's time for Malaysia to change their plan. Doesn't seem like their plan has been working so far for them. They have to come up with a plan B. If they have, definitely they do have, Sunil. What do you think? What I can see so far, Sunil, as they've been given very easy singles. So for me, from my understanding, I guess they have to cut off all those singles and executing good line and length. What do you take on this, Sunil?
So far, it has been a very, very well balanced contest, Kamran. It's been a good battle between the bat and ball. Malaysia, where I have been impressed with their bowling part is the quick change in the bowlers. They've never let the batters kind of settle down, bringing, using the same bowlers. We are only in the 10th over. We've already seen five bowlers being used, which is commendable. And
That's
having
right.
said that, both these Indonesian batters have been very impressive from the start. And I must say, uh, full marks to the groundsman. This seems to be a very true wicket, excellent conditions. The outfield is good. There is value for your shots. And they are in a good position, so to say, Indonesia, because with 10 wickets intact and 10 overs to go, and I'm sure they're going to go hammer and tongs in the next 10. But come on, you played a lot of cricket here. What do you think could be a challenging score for Malaysia to chase?
I would say so far 43 runs is not uh, good enough for that 10 overs. But I'm sure Indonesia has a plan for the next 10 overs. And definitely, if they're able to put around 180, that would be a very challenging score for the Malaysians. Less than 150, that's not gonna give much challenge to the Malaysian batter.
And I'm
But it's
sure the
again,
pitch
carry on.
is going to get better. Since morning, there was a bit of moisture, the pitch being fresh, and I'm sure now it's going to even play out better. In Malaysia, are going to have a bat.
That's right. Later on of the second innings, the pitch will be a bit more dry, which will do a lot more better for the spinner. Uh, as you can see, it was a bit moist in the morning. It was good conditional for the bowlers, but seems doesn't seems like you can see that there's no much swing and offer for the bowler. Uh, that's what I said. It's 150 will be an easy task for the batter, but again, as a bowler, you need to execute your line and length. If you put 200 and you're not executing your planes and your line length is not right, you're always gonna be in trouble.
Okay, so how about target of 120, 125, assuming that the current situation that Indonesia are in, and if they manage about 80 odd runs in the next 10 overs, do you think that could be challenging enough? Is there something to bowl at for the
Uh,
Indonesian bowlers?
there's always if you have a total, you need to become hard on and to defeat that total. But definitely, it's always a chasing is always a challenging, no matter how much score you have put on the board. Uh,
There's a change in bowling. Aisha Firdaus being introduced. Be bowling the 11th over with her right arm medium pace. Excellent start first up, and once again, good ground fielding. Very, very impressive ground fielding performance come around by Malaysia.
that's they have been always impressive, Sunil. Especially when it comes to fielding. Uh, they are always on the mark, ready for every single ball.
Inside edge onto a single. I'm sure Malaysia wouldn't mind that. Once again, good line, good consistent start this by Aisha.
Singles will never hurt them much, as uh, it's not gonna put them in much trouble. But of course, they have to make sure cut off those boundaries, cut off those loose ball. As far as you can see, Sunil, all the boundary has been hit. All those loose balls. They have not. I've not seen any of the boundary yet so far, which been pushed on the good ball. Oh, chance of the catch, but no. Spread a gap and running fast through to the boundary. 4 runs.
Excellent batting by Neelu. She's taking on this Malaysian attack, giving herself room, smashing it over the vacant third man region for a boundary. This is good, positive batting.
Seems like she has a green light from the coach and captain. Uh, as you can see, the last 10 overs, definitely they are looking for some kind of total. So one of the batter has to take off on against these bowlers and putting Malaysia in a pressure.
Very impressive batting this by Neelu. She's 34 in just 38 deliveries with 5 good hits to the fence.
Nicely pushed, just single.
What has been impressive for me in this Malaysian team, Kamran, there has hardly been any fumble in their ground fielding approach, which is commendable.
Extremely impressive. I'm impressed by these talented girls. Oh, nicely ball. Good ball. That's a line and length that you need to bowl to the set batter. If you are bowling away from the stump, definitely they're gonna hammer that ball. You really have to bowl to stump because it's not so easy to nail when the ball coming into you right straight to the stump. It's not so easy you hitting to the boundary. Again, gentle push. Good feeling there.
Terrific fielding affair. Once again, this Malaysian team have been fabulous with their ground fielding. End of over number 11, Indonesia 49 without loss. And coming back to Ni Putu and Ni Lu, they have been very, very impressive. They've laid the foundation, and I'm sure they will want to move on. Particularly Ni Lu, she has 5 boundaries and is already on 35 of just 39 deliveries. She's been the main striker for Indonesia and ably supported by Niputu Zakarani.
Definitely, the new bowler has come to
Elisa Zulfikli,
a spinner has been introduced. Oh, the medium pacer.
excellent strike, but this time straight to long off. Another impressive factor in this Malaysian team, Kamran, has been, I think it's a very, very young side. The average age must be very low in this team, and they seem to be moving so well on the field.
That's right. They're very young. A few only senior players in the team, experience. Most of the players are young, but yet talented. As you can
Impressive take this by the wicketkeeper, Wan Muhammad Rosli, standing up to the stumps for a pacer. Good glove work there.
impressive. It's not so easy to standing on top of the stumps for the medium pacer. You really need to be good with eye coordination with the hand as well.
Excellent timing. This both these batters have been very impressive in middling the ball more often than not, whether it's a defensive stroke or a strike. They have been very good with their timing, Kamran, and that shows how true this wicket is.
That's right. You can see as the bowler is trying to executing her line and length very well. As you see, the fine leg and third man has been brought up, offering the batsman to play on the off drive front foot. Oh, loose ball has been offered. Didn't really execute it.
Neelu has been eyeing the boundaries on the leg side, particularly from mid on to fine leg. That's the range. Whereas Nee Puttu has been looking, she's looking to hit it down the ground. So they kind of complement each other as a batting pair.
Oh, chance of the catch.
diving
Yes.
effort, but misfield in the end, leading to a single. End of over number 12, Indonesia 52 for the loss of no wicket.
It was a very good try for the catch.
Another amazing day of cricket here in Kuala Lumpur. This is the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024. 4 matches underway today, 4 grounds in play, and it's been a fantastic effort by ACC. Kudos to them for providing this platform for the women cricketers in Asia.
Aisha Alisa is a new bowler. Nicely driven. Good fielding right there.
Terrific fielding effort once again. The ground fielding has been super impressive. Definitely saved a couple of runs.
Sunil, you see the mid-off fielder is quite straight, I believe. That's where you can see the cover fielder, the extra cover fielder, being a little bit putting straight. See, they have the plan where they want the batter to play right on the front foot to more offer. As you can see, this extra cover being brought back to the boundary. No one at the mid-wicket region. Just the short fielder on 30 yard. Hammer it. Just a run. Single runs. Captain herself picking up the ball.
Neelu has been favoring the onside a lot, as we see. I'm sure if you see her wagon wheel, it will be predominantly on the onside and square of the wicket. Whereas Ni Puttu Sakarani, she has been looking to hit it down the ground. Both the batters need a move on now. As we say that, full toss, latched on to the boundary. This is impressive batting, but poor bowling.
It's very poor bowling by the bowler. So far, all the ball has been hit. Was all those ball was a loose ball.
Too many full tosses we've seen so far, and the Indonesian batters have been smart in putting those loose balls away. This is impressive batting performance so far.
Taking full advantage of those loose balls, Sunil, and that has to be done. Malaysian bowler has to be a little bit more disciplined, Sunil, in terms of giving those loose balls. The more loose ball they offer, the more runs they will be given, easy runs. Seems like she's trying to push hard a bit. Nicely push. Chance of the run out. Is it? Run out.
Comfortably made in the end. These two have had a couple of mix-ups, but having said that, they've also been very impressive in their running between the wickets, Kamran.
As I said, run between the wicket for any pair is a key point. That's also you're putting the pressure on your opponent team to see you running between the wicket is one of the important.
It's been a good contest so far here at the RSC Oval.
Hammer, straight, stop. Stopped by the bowler.
That's a good save, but I wonder if I hope not that she injured herself. It's an excellent stop of her own bowling. End of over number 13. Indonesia are 52 for the loss of no wickets. Beg your pardon, it's 58 for the loss of no wickets.
Sunil, if you see, as we're talking about loose ball, if you see in this 58 runs, if you take off all those loose ball boundaries, they hardly score around 20 runs, I would say. Oh, chance on the run out. Is it out? It's been given. Finally, Malaysian has got the first breakthrough.
What an athletic effort that by the bowler. Hard hit right back at her, managed to get some hands And unlucky for the non-striker, she was stranded away from the crease. Indonesia lose their first wicket. A rather unfortunate dismissal for them. And the impressive Nilu dismissed for 38. The new batter in Maria Wombaki for Indonesia at number 3.
I believe Sunil, Indonesia must be signing a hard hitter because it's just 7 over left, 16.45 over left. Definitely they want to get some more runs on the board. It's amazing to get the first breakthrough for Malaysia. That's what they're looking for a very long time. Finally, they get succeeded.
Yet they really need a move on, Kamran.
This wicket will really help Malaysia to get back to the game. As a new batter, when you come into the crease, it's a bit hard for you to settle as soon as possible. It's always challenging, Sunil. Now the Malaysian has to take this advantage to not let them take those singles, easy singles. Nicely bowled.
Yes, well said, Kamran. It's never easy for a new batter. You have to get used to the conditions and in a T20 format, and that too at this stage of the innings with the 14th over currently ongoing. There's not enough time for Maria, but let's hope that she gets a move on from the word go.
Oh, again! What a catch by the bowler! It's amazing over so far for Malaysia.
Brilliant cotton ball this by Mas Elsia. What a catch of her own bowling. Very, very impressive fielding display this by the Malaysian team so far. Indonesia lose their second set batter Niputu for 19 on the board for her, and Malaysia lose their second for 58 runs on the board.
Malaysia has come back into the game finally, and now they have 2 new batter on the crease. This is a time for Malaysia to put more pressure. Don't allow them to settle down. What over by Mazalisa so far.
New batter in Mia Arda for Indonesia. Both these batters have a job to do, Kamran. It's not going to be easy. And the good thing for Malaysia is they have 2 new batters at the crease. They can really put the pressure now, keep the dot balls going.
That's right. But still, if you see the fields that have been same, they have to, with my understanding, when the new batter come into the crease, you need to bring few fielders up. As the first few balls as a batter is a bit challenging for you. So they shouldn't be offering easy singles.
Excellent point that Kamran. Get couple of more runs in the infield and put pressure. Exactly the point that you made now. Easy single now off the mark with that, Mia. End of a super successful over by Mas Elsa.
It's amazing over. It's a breakthrough that Malaysia was looking for. A 2 well-set batter was be sent back to the dugout. The new batter is in. Now the Malaysian captain has to take a little bit more onto the field, bring few fielders close to the circle, not allowing the batter to take easy singles. The bowler has to go with a straight line and length. And as we can see, the captain herself bring back to the bowling.
Yes, Winifred Durai Singham. She's been a star performer for Malaysia. Brings herself back into the attack. 14 overs gone. Indonesia 59 for 2. Losing both their set batter in the earlier over. Starts off. Is that a wide? Yes, it is. Starts off with a wide, Winnie. Never easy for a bowler to come in, and I see that you need to properly warm up before every spell. You know, we can't afford to have warm up balls or warm up deliveries being bowled at the batter, Kamran.
That's right. It's not easy at all. If you know you're coming to the next over, you really need to put yourself in a good fielding, and the chance of run out is easy single. They're looking for second, but now what a good backup by the deep mid wicket. Winnie has played a lot of cricket through her career, been playing around the world. She's coming up with a lot of experience, Sunil. Uh, she's trying to get more another breakthrough for Malaysia. But again, as I can see, all the fielder has been spread. They have to put the batter in a certain position where they take a risk. So they have to bring those fielder a bit closer, let them hit, and oh, good ball.
I think they did listen to you, Kamran. You see four fielders now on the offside inside the ring,
That's
three
right.
on the square of the wicket, trying to put pressure by not giving that single. Yes, Vinny has been very, very impressive. Another thing the Indonesian batters have to be very off is there's a left-handed thrower at the
Uh,
extra cover region. So last time we saw a couple of deliveries back, there was a chance of a run out because it's easy for the left armer to collect the ball in the natural side and have a shy at the non-striker's end.
that's
So
right. That's why they put the left armor here at this side. So when she picked up the ball, it's not waste of more time and directly hit it. It's not that easy when you catch the ball and right away you hitting the stump. It's all about time. It's few seconds.
yeah, we
The
had a close call earlier this over. The direct hit might have caused a run out.
of
I'm sure the
course
Indonesian batters have to be wary of it.
direct hit is always giving a chance for you to be taking the batsman batter out. Direct hit is always. That's what when you go to the training, the coach will encourage you, push you to hit directly. Where you, if
Good.
I were a Sunil, if I were a captain, I would have bring this extra cover fielder on the circle, few more close fielder, and I'll try to execute my line straight to the stumps. Well, it's fine. Let them try to go for a big boundaries. I don't mind that as far as they're taking risk. Always the taking risk will giving you an opportunity to get the wicket.
Good pick off the length, trying to go down the ground, resulting in a single. The deep mid wicket fielders have been really busy today, square of the wicket, and Malaysia's ground fielding has been very, very impressive. End of over number 15. Indonesia are 64 for the loss of 2 wickets.
So far, good going for Malaysia. Only 68 runs in 15 overs. I don't think so that will hurt Malaysia that bad. Bowlers, now if you can see Sunil, the batter is not really trying to hit the ball hard. All they're doing is just try to push for single and double, uh, where you need to close those gaps, not allowing the batter. But maybe after this, from this over, probably they try to take a little bit more risk and hit few more boundaries.
Well, it's never
Oh,
been
gentle
easy. What a fielding
ball.
effort once again by Mas Elsa. Earlier in her previous over, we saw a brilliant run out and a fantastic return catch. She has been so impressive with the ball, as well as her fielding efforts have been top class today, Kamran.
Extremely impressive, Sunil. The one thing that I'm impressed so far by Malaysian team is the ground fielding. It's been extremely right on the money. The bowlers, most of the bowler are struggle to execute their line and length, but so far still good. Oh, try for a big one. Didn't really hit it well. Straight to the mid off fielder.
What's been impressive with Mas Elsa bowling is she's skidding it through and she's not letting the batters get under the ball. And mind you, it's never easy for these two batters. For Indonesia, they need a move on. They need some big overs, 10, 12 run overs, Kamran.
Yes, that's the time where they have a lot. They have wicket in hand, so I think this is the time where they try to go for a bit boundaries, as you say, 10 to 12 runs per over will help them to go to the decent total, where the Malaysian uh, team will take a little bit pressure.
This has been very, very impressive bowling by Mas Elsa. Right on the money. It's been sharp skidding it through, very accurate.
Oh,
Did it flip the bat or the pads on the way? We'll wait for the umpire signal. Leg by signal, much needed boundary for Indonesia.
loose delivery out of off stump. These are these are the loose delivery we were talking about, Sunil. These runs will hurt Malaysia by end of the day. If you are giving free runs, that is always a cost for you.
Good
Uh,
way to end the over for Indonesia. 4 runs coming off the last delivery. They are 69 for the loss of 2 wickets. With just 4 overs left, I'm sure they'll be looking at a score of 110, 115, Kamran. They really need a move on.
exactly, they have to move on from now on. Just 4 overs more to go, and they have wicket in hand. So they have to go hard for every single ball from now on. As you can see, Sunil, uh,
Change in bowling for Malaysia. Aina Hamiza Hashim into the attack. That's off by conceding a single. This is good bowling, pitching it right up, not letting the batters get under the delivery and hit over the top. The last 4 5 overs have been very impressive. Mars Elsa, captain Winifred have really choked the runs for Indonesia.
good ball. Oh, good try. Try to save the single. Unfortunately, didn't manage to stop. Good effort by the bowler. It's so hard for the bowler when you bowl with such speed, and with the follow through, you're diving towards the ball and stop. That runs for your team. It shows your dedication, how and your commitment towards. It's impressive.
It's never easy diving the other side, particularly where your body
Oh,
momentum. Yorker there, half-hearted appeal.
what was this? The batsman tried to do is living the ball go through, or she didn't really judge it. Didn't really.
I guess she was completely surprised with the length and the Yorker length. She didn't pick it up, I guess. Again, very, very impressive bowling this from Team Malaysia. They have choked the runs in the last 4 5 overs, made it tough for these Indonesian batters. Having said that, good pickup shot, getting under that one, but straight to the long off fielder for a single. Again, mighty impressive ground fielding from Malaysia. Hardly a fumble. We've seen a lot of diving around. Very impressive, Kamran.
That's really impressive. I'm impressed by these young girls. Extremely commitment and dedication in the fielding that have been shown so far. The bowlers finally realized that, oh, cheeky, try to be cheeky, didn't really execute it.
Looking to scoop over the short fine leg fielder, not getting enough on it. It's been a very disciplined bowling performance by Malaysia, more so in the last 5 overs, Kamran.
That's right. And as you can see, Indonesian batter is trying to do something else. As she realized that the fine leg fielder are up, so she tried to go scoop it up over the fielder head, but didn't really execute it. Good over so far by Aina.
Excellent finish to the over. 17 gone. Indonesia are 72 for 2. And at this stage of the game, I think they're playing too many dot balls, Kamran. They have to start knocking the ball around, and they need some boundaries and sixers to up the ante and get the run rate a little bit on the higher side.
I would say, Sunil, now than never. This is the time to start looking for the boundaries. 3 overs. They need these 3 big overs. Indonesia has to put those 3 overs into the mine and hit every single ball to the boundary.
They
The
will be
boundary,
looking at around
yes, the
30
boundary has
in
been
the
secure.
next 3 overs at least to get past 100 and have something to bowl at. Picked up from the length straight to the long off fielder who makes no mistake. Wicket number 3 for Malaysia. Very, very impressive fielding and catching this by Team Malaysia.
Very comfortable catch by the fielder. Uh, They were really looking for a big one, but didn't really execute it, didn't really hit hard. We really need to go hard on the ball, as that's what the batter were trying to go for it. But it's nicely feels set up, nicely bowled by the bowler.
Indonesia lose their third wicket. New batter making her way into the middle is Andriani, sorry. They need few big overs. They need few big hits into the boundary at this stage of the game.
Yes, Sunil, they have to go hard. They have to go hard every single ball. It's just 72 runs on the board so far, and it's just 3 more overs to go for the first innings to the end. Uh, Fielding has been set well for the bowler, deep mid wicket, uh, deep square leg.
Two things we can make out from this inning with regards to the conditions, Kamran, is as the ball gets older, it's difficult to score and it's not easy for the new batters. So the set batters have to play longer, take their team through. You definitely need at least one set batter in the end for any team to have a move on because it's seemingly not easy for a new batter to come in and get used to the condition.
That's right, Sunil. But Malaysia has been very lucky so far. They have been taking out the two well set batsmen. If one of them were right now at the crease, I'm sure they would have heard them more, and they would have good total on the board now. But Malaysian bowler has been ball after 10th over, realizing that yes, we have to go something better line and length, and then where they get succeeded to get those two well set a batter to send back to the dugout.
Again, they've done well in having two new batters at the crease. With the previous ball, Andriani is off the mark for Indonesia. Short ball looking to dispatch with straight to long on. Another impressive fielding performance, ground fielding performance, particularly by Team Malaysia, have been splendid today, right through this game so far.
Sunil, you can see I'm impressed by the Malaysian captain. She has been sent off herself back to the boundary, deep uh, Medan region, to taking responsibility.
Fantastic. I think that's what the star players have been doing all through world cricket. So you would see Virat Kohli running from long on to long on, whether it's for Team India or the RCB, his franchise. So it's an excellent commitment from the Malaysian skipper.
That's right. That's how you set the example for your teammates, where they see you that you're taking responsibility for the areas where you need to be there by himself. uh, that's where she is setting a good example. She is one of the uh, asset for the Malaysian women cricket. She's been impressive. She's been playing cricket all over the world, been coming out with a lot of experience, and a lot of young generation girls are impressed by her.
Aina starts the 19th over for Malaysia. Yes, we need star players to inspire a whole generation, Kamran. Very well said. Not only in cricket, in all sports, youth need role models to follow. Starts off with a wide, a good take down the leg side. That could have easily been a boundary. Very, very well kept.
I agree, Sunil. In every sport, you need to have a role model to impress and to follow the footsteps. That's how we can see all over the world in different sports these amazing uh, women coming to the different sport, inspire a lot of people. Nicely pushed, good fielding. Again, good field setup, I would say.
And mind you, with franchise cricket for women springing all over the world, a lot of talent scouts will be watching these tournaments. Again, credit to ACC for providing this platform. These 16 teams who are playing
Definitely
in the
ACC.
Premier Cup 2024. Huge appeal. The umpire took his time, but had no hesitation in giving that as out.
She's been tried to twice again for play this cheeky shot, scoop shot over the batter is not happy. She's still there, uh, questioning umpire, and I guess she said I've been hit by the hand. Uh, his umpiring is now umpire said no, it's out. Batter is not happy, Sunil.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see the replay, but as they say, the umpire's decision is final in cricket. So Indonesia lose wicket number 4 with just 2 overs, including this one. They need a lot of big overs.
Sunil, coming back to the cricket, ACC has been taking a very good initiative to conduct this amazing tournament and bring 16 teams, different countries together to provide this platform to showcase all this talent from different part of the world.
Yeah, I'll come to that in a moment. The new batter, Ni Kadek Rani for Indonesia. They need few big hits and will definitely want a target of over 100 runs to put pressure on this formidable Malaysian batting order, Kamran.
That's right. That it seems like Indonesian batter is trying to hit hard. They are kind of very relaxed. As you can see, they're just trying to push the ball. What a field by the fielder. What a field. Amazing, impressive fielding again, once again, Sunil.
Good cricket all round. Excellent delivery and nicely timed shot, lunging onto that, getting it on the middle, and what another fabulous display of ground fielding, diving to the right, saving a certain couple of runs there.
Again, push back to the same region. Fielder is there, well aware the ball gonna come again. Aina Hamiza is bowling extremely well. She is bowling her 4th over so far, 8 runs and 1 wicket in her hand. She is really trying to executing her line and length.
She has exercised very good control. Another appeal, gone again. 2nd wicket in the over. What an impressive bowling performance this.
A good comeback again by Malaysian bowlers. They've been impressive in bowling. After 10th over, every bowler is putting her effort. What an amazing bowler. Aina Hamiza, you beauty.
It's very impressive bowling and fielding performance so far by Team Malaysia. New batter for Indonesia is Kisi Salisa Kase. They will need some boundaries or sixers from a blade to get past the 100-run mark.
New batter in. There's a chance for Aina Hamiza to get 1 more wicket. All she has to do is go with the same line and length. As we're talking about, Sunil, about cricket, Malaysian cricket has been impressive in development.
Straight away off the mark. Good pick that. Close ball. Trying to smash it, but straight to long on. Once again, excellent outfielding display by Malaysia. End of over number 19. Indonesia are 76 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Very good bowling comeback after 10th over by Malaysian bowlers. They have been impressive with the ball and with the field. Amazing hands in the field. Sunil, I can see, you're very impressed by the fielders so far.
Absolutely brilliant, Kamran. They have thrown themselves around so many diving stops, and what in the infield, and what has been impressive is the outfielding as well. There's hardly a fumble. Good clean collection and throw back Been super impressive performance by the Malaysian fielders today.
Chance of the run out is gonna be run out. Easy run out. Empire has been given run out. What a feel again one more time, Sunil.
Very, very impressive there. Good smart cricket by Malaysia. Mind you, the bowler, after the follow through, was smart enough in quickly coming back to the stumps to collect that throw. Good all round fielding effort this by Team Malaysia. Indonesia lose another wicket. 6 wickets gone for just 76 runs so far.
It's all about game awareness, Sunil. The bowler knows that he's gonna chance run off the round. She straight away run back to the stumps, and as a captain herself, bring herself back to the last over, taking the responsibility.
Yes, she has been leading from the front. Very impressive. The new batter making way for Indonesia, Nimade Suwandewi. Been a terrific comeback this from Malaysia, Kamran.
Exactly, they have been impressive, as I said. After 10th over, they have been a little bit slower, loose deliveries, more loose during the first 10 overs, Sunil. But after 10 overs, they have been realized that yes, we need to make sure every ball goes straight to the stumps. We have to make sure take those wickets, those two settled batsmen out. It's very impressive, Sunil. Oh, another one! What a delivery by the captain.
This is super impressive by the Malaysian skipper. She has been so accurate. Winifred Duraisingham, she's a star performer so far, and what's been impressive in her captaincy is the way she has rotated the bowlers, Kamran, and she knows exactly when to cut herself and bring her on. Indonesia losing their 7th wicket, and mind you, the first half of the innings, 10 overs, Malaysia did not pick up even a single wicket. Indonesia were cruising along nicely with no loss, and this final 10 overs have been such an impressive display.
That's right, Sunil. I was thinking that Indonesian batter are settled. After 10 overs, they will try to take on. But Malaysian bowler has been realized that yes, this is the time for us to come back stronger. We need to take those two better out. Then only we are getting in the game.
The new batter for Indonesia is Desi Wulandari. She's on strike against a very, very formidable Winifred Duraisingham, the Malaysian skipper.
Coming up with a lot of experience, playing cricket all over the world. Impressive.
Setting for a run straight away, but the fielder deciding not to have a shy at the stumps. Sensible cricket in a way, because they were almost making the first run, completing the first run, and sensibly enough, the fielder deciding not to have a shy at the stumps.
They have been very impressive with the fielding effort in the ground so far. Malaysian women are showing talent. Oh, well kept by the keeper. Good stop, saving, I guess, 2 runs for the team, for her team.
Just very impressive take that. Mind you, it's never easy. Never easy down the leg side. With the batter particularly covering your vision.
A very nice ball by the bowler so far. A batter doesn't seem like Sunil. Batter doesn't seem like go hard on the ball. They are trying to defend the ball. His last few balls left. They have to go every single ball actually. But it's she's going hard on the ball. Try to push for a second. Are they gonna go for a second chance? Oh, again. Bad throw.
Absolutely wayward throw, resulting in that extra run in an otherwise very, very impressive fielding performance. That's the end of the stipulated 20 overs. I'm sure Malaysia will be very, very happy with their effort, having won the toss and deciding to bowl first against Indonesia. Particularly, Indonesia were cruising along in the first 10 overs without losing a wicket. This Malaysian team, who fielded so brilliantly, have come back very strongly and closed the innings for 80 runs, and Indonesia losing 7 wickets in the last 10 overs. When we come back, Malaysia will chase 81 to win this game. As we take an innings break, Kamran, it's been an impressive bowling and fielding performance by Malaysia.
That's right, Sunil. It's been amazing fielding and bowling performance by Malaysian, and I'm looking forward for Indonesian team when they come back. What they're gonna do and what are the plans they're gonna come with against the Malaysian team. And
Take a short innings break, and we will resume once Malaysia start their run chase against Indonesia. Welcome back for this run chase. We had a small technical glitch and we are up and running now. What a start this has been by Indonesia, drawing first blood in the very first over. Malaysia out 5 for the loss of 1 wicket. Excellent start this way. Nimade Suwan Devi. Terrific start. Elsa Hunter came in at number 3 and Van Julia, the opener at the crease currently for Malaysia. They have a very, very formidable batting lineup, this Malaysian team. Desi Wulandari, the bowler, new ball bowler, second new ball bowler for Indonesia. Excellent start straight away. Good length, good line. Getting the batter to play first up is commendable for any pacer. They usually will take little time, couple of deliveries to get the rhythm and get warmed up. Not the case this time. Bit of a mix-up. Missed opportunity for Indonesia. I think the keeper did not have a clean collect. Is this lapse going to prove costly for Indonesia? We need to wait and watch. Actually, the umpires are having a discussion. Wonder what that is about. And it's been given out. Malaysia lose their second wicket in the second over. What a start this by the Indonesian team. It's a spirited comeback from them. The new batter in for Malaysia is skipper Winifred Duresingham. She's been a star player for them. Welcome back, Kamran.
Thank you, Sunil. Malaysia has lost very important wicket. 2 wicket down and just 5 runs. Sunil, looked like Malaysian team is a bit rushing.
Seems like the Indonesian team is on fire. The spirits are so high, and that's what early wickets can do to any team. Mind you, they're not defending a very high score.
That's right, Sunil. Because Indonesian team knows the importance of early wickets, breakthroughs.
Another excellent delivery for a new batter. It's been a good over so far. Desi Wulandari has been right on the money.
That's right, Sunil. Indonesian team is, if you look at their field setup, they are really in a mood of attacking mood. Look at the short gully. Nicely. Good cricket so far.
It's all about handling the situation. It's all about handling the pressure. This glorious game. And what a contest we are having, Kamran.
I'm really enjoying for a thriller. It's just all about, as I said at the beginning of this game, that it's all about how you control your nerves, how you understand the situation and adapt to that. Oh, that's where the short fielder comes for.
This is good discipline bowling by Indonesia. Barring the boundary in the first over, I think they have kept the lines really tight. And that has induced pressure, and reward for that has been 2 early wickets, and how important it is, these 2 early wickets, especially when you're defending a very, very small score like 80, Kamran.
Exactly. That's it's another direct would hit will be hurt maybe Malaysian, but they should not take a risk for now as they already lost 2 wickets, important wickets. Captain herself on the crease. She has to take the responsibility from now on. It's just all about single and doubles. There is nothing to be rushed.
Yes, 2 overs gone. Malaysia are 6 for the loss of 2 wickets. Well said, Kamran. There's a lot of overs for them. All they need to do, these two, is consolidate, build a partnership, and make it easy for their team.
They all have to do the repetition, just like Indonesian, the top order batters. They're looking for the loose ball, pushing to the boundary, and just try to hit the gap, picking up those single doubles, making a right calls between run the wicket. Oh, nicely ball. His thick edge, is running faster to the boundary. It's second boundary for the Malaysian.
Lucky boundary, but they'll take it nevertheless. Good bowling this by Nimadi Suvandevi, but unfortunately there was no third man on that occasion. And for someone who's bowling as quick as she is now, Kamran, I think a third man would definitely be a necessity.
Exactly, it's very important for you to have with such pace. Now they have brought up the fielder to the boundary to secure that area. When you have such pace, you need to have that fielder on the circle. Oh, again inside edge. Again, Malaysia has lost the third wicket.
Wicket number 3. What a bowling display this by Indonesia. They're on fire, picking up 3 early wickets in this formidable Malaysian batting attack.
What a bowling. What a bowling so far by Indonesian. Malaysian is losing their temperament. Malaysia in real trouble.
Spot of bother here for Team Malaysia, and what an impressive bowling performance this by the Indonesian team. They are on fire, picking up 3 wickets in only the third over of their innings. Super impressive bowling display this.
They have lost another important wicket. The captain, we were just talking about her, Sunil, just before a few balls, that she has to take the responsibility. But unfortunately, I would say a bad luck for her inside edge.
Yes, most batters or any batter is vulnerable initially, Kamran. We are aware of it. Anybody can get out within the scores of 0 to 10. It's a 1-ball game. It's a cruel game for the batters.
Exactly, because as I said, batter has only 1 ball to go. Batter has balls to come and come back stronger. So
what an impressive bowling performance this has been.
You have seen, Sunil, they have been very sharp. Indonesian bowlers are very sharp with the pace, with the line and length, very much discipline, as you can see so far from the Indonesian bowler.
Running in hard, hitting the deck once again. What a super display this has been so far by Indonesia, particularly Nimadi Suvandevi with the new ball.
I'm very impressed, Sunil, by their field setup. You can see they are, as I mentioned, they are really in the mood of attacking. So they know the importance of early wickets, which will put the Malaysian team in real trouble, and they are in trouble currently.
Again, excellent stump line. What has been particularly impressive, Kamran, is the fact that they're making the batters play every ball. Mind you, it's never easy for the new batters, and they are inducing the batter to make a mistake by making them play more often than not. This is very, very good cricket and bowling by Indonesia.
Exactly, you're right, Sunil. I agree with you. The more they put the batsmen to play the ball, the more chances they will have to get more wickets. Dot balls. Once again, another great delivery. All these young talent we see, they were not really impressive, Sunil. Indonesian, just the first 2 opener batter was very impressive. But they look very impressive and promising in the bowling department.
Absolutely, Kamran. They are fully charged, and it's not easy to pick up 3 wickets. They've done it so early in the innings against the formidable Malaysian batting lineup, and it's created a lot of pressure. End of another very, very impressive over. 3 overs gone, Malaysia 10 for the loss of 3 wickets.
They're charging in hard, pushing it hard, hit the deck hard. They know the value of every single ball, especially when you are defending a low total score against a decent batting lineup. And they have taken a very important wickets of Malaysian, the captain herself, and the two openers, which can make a huge impact when they were there.
Yes, and what a contest we are having between the bat and ball. Over number 4, again pitched up, making the batter play. How impressive this Indonesian bowling lineup has been today, Kamran.
Yes, I can see as the bowler is really running hard, hitting the deck hard. They know where exactly you have to put the ball. They have bring that extra field to the short gully region, where as then seems like they have studied Malaysian batter very well. Because if you can see so far, most of the batsmen come and they are hitting the same region as they place the short gully.
Yeah, very impressive field, and also the bowling discipline that Suvan Devi and Wulandari have displayed here has been nothing short of sensational.
Extremely impressive. And we were talking about Malaysian team, about their bowling, about their fielding. Now we're talking about Indonesian team or the bowling. They're very impressive so far. The first wide of the innings, uh, first 3 runs for Malaysia.
Yeah, good take by the keeper on that occasion. Never easy down the leg side with the ball dying on you.
Is always a challenging for a keeper, Sunil, when you are keeping on the such pace bowler. Direct hit, comfortably in, easy single.
That's what the Malaysian batters need to do, Kamran. They have to knock it around without taking undue risk, but at the same time, keep the scoreboard ticking because you're always under pressure. The team that needs to get the runs are always under pressure.
You're right, Sunil. Rotation is very important. That will build more confidence for the Malaysian batter, and it will put a little bit pressure on the Indonesian side. The more dots they do, the more pressure they build. So they have to keep taking the scoreboard, taking those singles, doubles, and pushing those loose balls to the boundary. But Indonesian bowlers have been very impressive so far, coming hard, hitting the deck hard. Short fielder placed, fielding.
Well, once again, I'm surprised to see the short fine leg. Both these bowlers have been generating quite a bit of pace, and for someone bowling as quick as they are, the edges are going to fly past behind you. So, ideally, I'm sure they should think about having a fine leg and a third man in the boundary, Kamran.
What I understand, Sunil, that if as a bowler, if I'm putting my fine leg short, it means I have control on my ball. So if you are putting a fine leg fielder on the circle, it means you have a decent control in your bowling. That's where I think they are that much confident, because you get the edge on the bat, it will run fast to the boundary, and you're taking a risk. So definitely, Sunil, they have this control on their bowling. That's where they put this fielder shot. Oh,
Good point,
nicely put.
Kamran. Then they have a sweeper cover and the third man, a strong offside field. And as you rightly pointed out, they are looking to keep the ball on and outside the off stump.
Very, and they have a very good field setup. I'm very impressive. And they are executing, Sunil. If you can see every ball they have bowled, they know where the fielders are and they know what the batsman will try to do.
Yep.
It's very nice weather, Sunil, so far for this amazing T20 game. Are you enjoying so far the game, Sunil?
Absolutely, absolutely. 4 overs gone in this Malaysian batting innings, and they are 14 for 3. What a fabulous day for cricket. Bright and sunny, great ambience, wonderful ground conditions and pitch. It's an absolute delight, Kamran. Change in bowling for Indonesia. Kadak Ariani being brought back as one change into the attack. It's going to be an interesting move for Indonesia. They need to keep up the pressure while Malaysia have to keep the scoreboard ticking without losing any more wickets.
New bowler has been introduced. Spinner has been brought up to bowl the 5th over. Loose ball. Push it back nicely. Looking for a second. Good chase by the fielder.
Excellent running. They come back for the third run. Beautifully punched off the back foot. And mind you, never easy to set off for a run hitting the ball off the back foot. The Malaysian batters doing really well.
Good run between the wickets so far as well. 3 runs been taken. It was a loose ball, Sunil. As I said, it's very difficult for a spinner to come and bowl with a new ball, especially in the circle.
Yes, I guess Indonesia is trying to take pace off the ball and see how the slower bowlers.
It's more challenging, Sunil, when a spinner comes to the circle and you have these 4 or 5 fielders up to your head, and you have to find your gaps and you have to push back the ball a bit harder compared to your ball. Oh, what a delivery.
Terrific delivery. I think they're taking a chance here, Kamran, in terms of inviting the batter to go over, take the chance, take a risk. And in the process, they are looking to get the 4th wicket.
Definitely, they are looking for another one. No doubt. They are going for wickets and put more pressure. Loose ball in offer. Didn't really well executed. Good fielding by the fielder in point region.
Again, we discussed the importance of length for a spinner. The spinner's key is to hit the right length, get the batter onto the front foot more often than not.
Exactly, Sunil. For me, as a spinner, you really have to put the ball in front of the batter and to invite the batter to go with the front foot. That's where you have set up the field on the off drive.
Excellent running, this putting pressure on the fielder. Good 2 runs for Malaysia to end the over. 5 overs gone. Malaysia 19 for the loss of 3 wickets.
I'm loving it. This 2 run was extremely sharp and I'm loving it, Sunil. This is the cricket that I wanted to see. I'm looking forward to see. If you are watching, if you're younger, if you're watching cricket, this is how you should run between the wickets. These are the techniques. Sharp, and to know and to communicate with your partner that you are going for the second one. Very good over so far for the Indonesia as well. 19 runs on the board, 3 wickets down in 5 overs.
We see the second bowling change for Indonesia. Andriani being brought back. Seems like another spinner. So we have spin operating from both the ends.
As we were talking about, Sunil, for a spinner, it's very important to make the batsman play.
Once again, starting off with a shorter length. Chance for a run out here. Close call this and gone.
What an amazing throw. It was they were not sure whether we should go for a second or a bit of confusion. That's how important is communicating with your partner. It's not, you shouldn't be taking a risk, especially in this particular time when you are struggling to set up to get more runs. Is another important wicket.
Definitely not what Malaysia wanted at this time, Kamran, especially a run out. These two were looking to build a partnership, and losing your 4th wicket in a run chase is always difficult.
It's always disappointment, Sunil, when you lose your wicket, important wicket. Any wicket is important for you, especially when you get run out. It's a silly mistakes when you make. It's all about how you communicate. You shouldn't be risking your wicket just for the run.
Absolutely. Malaysia would have wanted a partnership to blossom. Not the case. Losing wicket number 4 for a run out, and they are under a bit of pressure.
New batter is in. Mahira Izzati facing the first ball. What a ball. Good ball. A bit pace on the ball.
Brilliant. And the length. See what you can see, although the length was up with the trajectory being flat, the batters have the tendency to go back, and that's trouble for the batters.
Exactly, Sunil. As a bowler, especially a spinner, you really need to come up with different varieties where you're making the batter confused. What are you coming off after this? So you need to make sure you doesn't let the batter to be relaxed and settle. So you need to be much more. Oh, again, loose ball. I didn't really execute it well. Straight to the mid-off region fielder.
It's been very impressive bowling by Andriani as a spinner. She's looked to keep the ball up, get the batter onto the front foot.
And that's very important for a spinner to make the better play on the front foot. Again, back fielder has been set up there for stop those boundary. Only one run has been taken.
That was a risky collect, single-handed collect on the boundary. If the ball had swayed a little bit, could have resulted in the boundary, but not the case. But yeah, coming back to Andriani, she's been very impressive. You look at the run scored for the spinners, Kamran, it's always been on the back foot. So it's
Exactly.
important that the spinners get the batters to play up, pitch it up. That should be the key.
That should be the key. I agree. That's where the batter has to. Whenever you're coming as a batter to come with the front foot, that's where you're taking more chances as a bowler to get more wickets.
End of over number 6, Malaysia are 21 for the loss of 4 wickets, and this is turning out to be an interesting second half, Kamran.
I'm really excited and see how this Malaysian batter will come out from this pressure moment. They still have a lot of time, as they're lucky they're not chasing the big total. The new bowler has been introduced.
Neelu Ratna Devi. Starts off with the wide down the leg side. We always discuss about pacers properly warmed up before they spell, before they start their first few deliveries. We usually see the bowler bowling a couple of deliveries to the mid off or mid on fielder to open up their shoulders.
Oh, what a delivery! What a delivery!
That's a much better line in length. And what's been impressive, Kamran, is the way the pitch has behaved. Look at it skid through nicely. And this has been a kind of a true wicket where there's been something for the batters, for the pacers, and the spinners. Full marks to the groundsmen.
Yes, the ground has been putting a lot of hard work. Hats off to them. You can never have a good game without these groundmen giving you that amazing wicket ground, which you can operate completely freely and enjoy your game. Is again another good delivery by the bowler. Sunil, Malaysian women team has still a time where they can settle. They have plenty of time. All they need to do is rotation. The more they put the dot balls, the more they put themselves into trouble.
Yes, rightly said, Kamran. They need to keep the scoreboard ticking without taking any undue risk for the moment. And with the field spread after the first power play, 6 overs gone, it's not going to be easy. And we saw during the first innings that once the ball gets older, scoring runs seemingly gets more and more difficult. So, and Indonesia are doing really well, picking up 4 wickets and putting enough pressure on this batting lineup.
Nicely pushed to the mid-off region. Calling for a second. Are they going for a second? Direct will be hit. It's a very good run between the wicket. They're still going again for risky runs.
Yeah, they seem to be taking that a little bit of a risk, but rightly so. I think they did well on that occasion because the fielder had quite a bit of chase to turn around and throw accurately is never going to be easy.
That's right, Sunil. They have to take every opportunity. Again, wide ball. It's the third wide ball of the over. And bowler is struggling a little bit with the line and length.
Now that's something Indonesia might not want to see from their bowlers. So far, they've been disciplined. They cannot afford to give any extras and free runs. They have to maintain the pressure.
They again for the next another wide ball, struggling again. The fourth wide ball of the over. With that wide balls, the Malaysian batter will be relaxed a little bit, Sunil, and
Absolutely. These
that
are
will
free runs, and Neelu overcompensating on that occasion. She got the previous delivery on the leg side, and this time wide outside the off stump. So, a bit of an overcompensation on that occasion. That's much better. Getting it on stump line, getting the batter to come onto the front foot. But the Indonesian bowling performance has been very impressive so far, Kamran.
good good comeback after a few delivery wide balls. Uh, Indonesian bowlers was doing so far. Oh, ball came into the batter. If you can see Sunil, most of the batter I have realized that they are trying to play every ball on their back foot. They're trying to uh, plan their shots early. I would say that. Again,
Uh,
another wide ball.
this is proving to be a costly over, and yes, to the point of batters staying mostly on the back foot. If you notice, in most of the associate countries, Kamran, they don't have access to play on turf every day. So most of them start off playing on concrete and astro pitches, which has exaggerated bounce, and they have the natural tendency to go out to the back foot. Beautifully punched on the back foot on that occasion. Chase for the fielder. The fielder wins the race. Comfortable 2 runs for Malaysia.
Misfielder, misfielding, which Malaysian batter has taken advantage of taking 2 easy runs. So far, so good for Malaysian and Indonesian. The game is still going on. All these two batter has to do is to hold on, rotation, communicate, take those singles, push those loose ball to the boundaries. They shouldn't. They cannot afford any more, Sunil, to lose more wickets, especially on the running out.
That's a good over from Malaysia's perspective. They got around 9 runs, and they need a few big overs every now and then to keep the pressure or keep the situation under control. 7 overs gone. Malaysia are 30 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Malaysia is still comparatively better in terms of the first 7 and 10 overs. Uh, Indonesia were Indonesia was 43 on 10 overs, and this seventh over, Malaysia is on 30th.
Full toss. There was an opportunity. No, not near the bowler. Yes, but the worrying part for Malaysia, Kamran, is they've already lost 4 wickets in less than half of their duration, which is 10. Whereas Indonesia lost no wickets in their first 10 overs.
Definitely, when you lose the first early wicket, going for a big shot, good
Excellent
stop.
fielding effort of her own bowling by Andriani. Saved a certain boundary on that occasion. The Indonesians are throwing themselves and making it difficult for every single run, rightly so.
They know the importance of every single runs, how important it is for them to stop every single runs because they are aware of every single runs. They also defending a very total run, so they have to put themselves through every ball. Loose ball in offer, didn't really execute it. Good stop again one more time by the bowler.
Another diving stop of her own bowling. Andriani has been very impressive
A
in
little
her
bit
bowling
football
as
going
well
on.
as her
Yeah.
fielding.
You
Another
cannot.
excellent infield effort. Another steady over from Andriani comes to an end. 8 overs gone. Malaysia are 31 for the loss of 4 wickets. We have three other games concurrently happening in the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024 from Malaysia. Hong Kong managed 88 against Nepal. UAE finished at 20 overs with 155 for the loss of just one wicket. Myanmar bowled out against Thailand for a partly 32.
Wow, that's that's a very low total. Oh, again, a chance of run out. They are still trying to take a risk, Sunil. As we saw it another last over also, they were trying to go for the risky runs. Doesn't seems like they need to understand they cannot take a risky runs. Oh, again, loose ball hits hard and it's straight to the boundary. Fielder is under. Good feeling. Just one run's been given. Good feeling by the fielder.
Excellent effort once again in the outfield. Both these teams have been spot on with their ground fielding effort, Kamran. Very impressive fielding display.
Fielding is one of the elements in cricket. It's not just bowling and batting, Sunil. Fielding is also, if you have a good fielder and you stop these 10, 15 runs, that will make a huge impact by end of the day. And that's where every coach will tell you to be stay sharp, make those double to singles and cut off those singles to zero. Again, back foot plate, pushing back to the boundary, running ball, running hard, fast to the boundary. Is gonna 4 runs. What a shot!
And the ball wins the race on that occasion. Beautifully timed, dissecting both the cover fielders and the mid-off for a well-deserved boundary.
It's amazing execution by the batter, spreading out two fielders, hitting hard to make sure to run hard on the boundary. There was no chance for the fielder to stop the ball. Very good shot. Finally, they got the boundary. Sunil.
Elisa has been so impressive. She was earlier with the ball. Sensible cricket, that excellent thinking with the fielders in the 30 yards on the offside. Tapped it gently and straight away set up for a run. This is good, smart batting.
Extremely smart cricket. Now they have, seems like they have settled down already slowly. And now they're cooling down and they try to go for more rotation. Oh, nicely hit. Misfielding in the mid-wicket region. Running hard. Oh! It's the 4 runs for Malaysia. One more time.
Second boundary of the over. Excellent shot. Both the fielders on the boundary trying to make a diving save, but the ball wins the race on that occasion. This is good batting by Malaysia and Elisa.
A miscommunication between those two fielders. It could have been easily stopped, but it's a good for Malaysian as they are in need of the runs. So 42 runs on the board and nine overs done.
Malaysia have consolidated well in the past 2 overs, getting some big overs, and that's the key. They need to keep the wickets in hand and keep the scoreboard ticking.
That's right, Sunil. They need to keep the wicket in hand. So let's say if they need to hit hard or go hard on the ball the end of the game, so they have the wicket so they can go a bit more freely. Quicker delivery. This bowler, as I can see, coming with different varieties. Sometime pace, for sometime flighted deliveries. Mix up the bowling. Smart bowler. There you go. What a delivery.
Excellent delivery. Finding the outside edge, resulting in a single. Yes, Andriani have been very, very impressive this spell. She's pitched it up more often than not, got the batters to play on the front foot, which is extremely critical for a spinner.
That's right. She know exactly what she's doing. Again, flighted delivery, a little bit with an offer or direct hit, but comfortably in for a single.
Good running between the wickets between these two batters, and Elisa and the non-strikers, and straight away set for that single. It's extremely important from Malaysia's perspective that they keep rotating the strike and keep the scoreboard ticking.
That's right. Now they have more often rotating the strike. The board better understand how important it is for them to keep taking this scoreboard, calling off on time to make sure not taking any risky runs. Again, a bit quicker delivery, edged.
Excellent delivery. She's consistently finding the edge, and I would definitely want to see a slip because they have taken 4 wickets, and the only way to put pressure on this Malaysian batting lineup is by picking up wickets at a consistent basis. And to do that, you need to have a little bit of attacking and catching fielders.
That's right. I agree with you. When you are bowling in such line and length, you need to, and when you go that to twice in your over, inside edge or outside edge, you need to have that slip in place where you can get more possibility to get the wicket. But there is not much turn on the ball, so probably maybe that's why they're not really considering Sunil to put the slip.
And if you notice one thing, the slower deliveries, there is a bit of grip on the surface, and the ones that you're bowling faster has the tendency to skid through. With that, we come to the drinks break. 10 overs completed. Malaysia are
44.
45 for the loss of 4 wickets in this run chase. We'll take a short break and resume once the drinks break concludes. An exciting game. The first day of the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024. This is the Royal Selangor Club in Kuala Lumpur, and we have 3 more games other than this one. And what a game we are having! Malaysia chasing 81 to win this game against Indonesia, of 45 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 10 overs. Kamran, where do you see this going?
Well, a lot of work needs to be done by both teams. It's very hard to say or favor any team. It's the middle of, I would say, nowhere. Any team from now on, if it's taking off, they will go to the win. But it's more important for the Malaysian batter to keep their wicket in hand. That's only going to be creating more possibility to win this game. And of course, the Indonesian bowler will try to get them out as fast as they can. That will also give them more possibility to go and get this game. Both teams are looking for first win, as both teams are playing the first game in this beautiful venue, Royal Selangor Club.
We'll have a quick updated roundup of the rest of the games. Nepal chasing 94 to win against Hong Kong, are 40 for the loss of 1 wicket in 7 overs, while China chasing 156 against UAE are 23 for the loss of 4 wickets. This is going to be an extremely crucial passage of play. The next 5 overs, Kamran. Indonesia will be looking to get a couple of wickets, and Malaysia will want to build on this partnership. Both these batters are doing a good repair job.
So far, yes, they are doing very well for the team, but they have to make sure to keep themselves there and keep rotating, keep ticking that scoreboard, going for single, double. They are in a good position compared to the Indonesian. Indonesian were 43 in 10 overs, and they are just 2-3 runs ahead. Now, from here on, if they play better than Indonesia, as they comparatively play in the last 10 overs, they're gonna go for win.
Yep, good contest just between bat and ball. Very exciting day one. Once again, a bit of a misunderstanding, a bit of yes and no between this pair and Kamran. At this stage of the innings, they definitely cannot afford a run out.
Definitely, as I can see, they're kind of rushing. They don't have to rush. All they need to do is to hit the gap, picking up those simple, easy singles. Again, a risky runs, I would say. The run out, they really have to pick up the gap and hit for those single and doubles. Definitely, there will be a loose ball offer where they need to wait for it. They need to be a bit patient and wait for those loose balls, where the Indonesian bowler will definitely put an offer. You see that again.
The length, as we will always discuss, the batters have to get on to the front foot more often than not. This ball could have been negotiated better off the front foot. This is a very, very vital partnership worth 26 runs for Malaysia, and they will want more from these batters. Steps down, aggressive intent, takes it on the full. Once again, a good effort in the outfield, checking it to just a single. It's good cricket all around.
It's very important for a batter to understand and to know where the field set have been set. You see, the mid off fielder has been top on the 30-yard. There were two loose delivery was offered where they just have to push a little bit straighter, where they can easily take double or even go for a boundary. Again, loose ball being offered, pushing back to the square leg region, coming down, looking for a second one. Are they gonna make it? Oh, very nice. Good run in between the wickets.
Excellent running, taking on the outfielder, set off both the batters. They have seem to have a good understanding and no hesitation whatsoever, and in the end, resulting in a comfortable 2 runs and a much needed two. This is a very, very good partnership building, and these two are sensibly keeping the scoreboard ticking.
That's very important, Sunil. Seemed like, oh, what a shot! But good stop by the fielder. It could have easily gone for a boundary. What a shot by the batter.
Excellent effort by the short fine leg fielder, could have been in certain boundary. And what I would like to see is one of the new ball bowlers, the pacers being brought back now, whether it's Suwan Devi or Wulandari, because Indonesia definitely need to break this partnership, Kamran.
Definitely, they are against. They are about to go for it. They are. They have a plan. They make sure they get. They know the importance of these two batter playing this. They are the most. This is the most crucial time for the both teams. Sunil, any one of the team played well in this specific this time, they are going to get more possibility to get this win. Seems like the batter is a bit struggling.
It is a bit hot and humid as the day progresses. It's 11:50 a.m. local time in Malaysia, and the temperature should be around the 30s, Kamran.
Yes, it should be 30.
The batter seeking attention, and what a contest this has been. It's about 31 degrees, quite a bit of breeze across the ground. Lovely day to play cricket, Kamran.
That's right. Sunil is very important. When there is a breeze, then only you enjoy the cricket. But if this way there's no breeze, you will really struggle because this kind of hot, steamy weather will really affect and drain your energy, especially when you're playing this situation, this kind of game.
Well, Elisa and Mahira have stitching a very good partnership, and any short break tends to lead to a concentration lapse. I think these two batters have to restart, refocus. It's a very crucial phase in the game.
These two this two batter has to understand and value their wickets, how important they are. Need to be stand till the last ball or till until they chase this down this total. Otherwise, it's going to be very challenging, Sunil, for the new batter to come in, settle, and go into that momentum because they cannot offer any more dot balls. The more dot ball will put them in real trouble.
Yes, and seems like we are heading towards a cliffhanger. Close contest, good contest between the bat and ball.
Oh, with an offer, didn't really didn't really execute it well. Doesn't seem like they're going to take a risk. Yes, bowler is trying to offering the batter to hit.
Andre
Oh,
Haney has been very, very impressive in bowling her last over of this innings, but varied the pace, been very consistent with the length, got the batters to play more often than not on the front foot. Very
that
impressive bowling by Andriani.
that you can see as she has bowled 3.5 overs, only 6 runs given. Economy 1.64. Impressive as a bowler when you're bowling, especially in T20 format. This is something for me exceptionally good bowling.
Bit of a doubt from the umpires about the end of the over or the number of balls left, and I guess it's clarified. Yeah, Elisa and Mahira have stitched a very, very good partnership, but the job is only half done. They need to see their team through.
They need to stand there and they need to make sure to taking those singles, sticking that scoreboard, keep going, looking for the loose ball, hitting to the boundaries. Definitely there will be an offer, but they cannot take more risky singles. Indonesian bowler is doing good so far. Easy push for a single. Fielder
Nicely timed off the back foot for a comfortable single. That's the end of the over and end of the spell. Very good 4 overs by the spinner Andriani for Indonesia, conceding just 7 runs in her 4 overs. This is commendable.
is very good bowling by her. I'm very impressed by her varieties. She's been playing with some loose ball, flighting delivery, quicker one, a little bit of. I've seen she have been offering a batter to play on the front foot, which is very impressive for me as a spinner when you asking the batter to play on the front foot. The new bowler has
Nivayan Saryani, second over, in fact, Kamran, and end of over number 12. Malaysia are 51 for the loss of 4 wickets.
look at the field setup, Sunil, where we are looking at it again. What a delivery! They are playing a lot of spinners, Sunil.
Yeah.
Seems like they have studied Malaysian team that they are a little bit weak on the spinners.
Both the pacers and spinners have done a good job so far for Indonesia, beating the outsider consistently. And this is the second ball and the second time in this over, beating the outside edge. Impressive bowling this by Saryani.
Is very impressive bowler. Every bowler is coming in and coming with a clear intent that where exactly they have to bowl. Again, a free.
Toss step delivery converted into a full pitch and comfortable 2 runs.
These are the balls, Sunil, I'm talking about. These are the balls should be sent out of the boundary for the maximum, or that these are the balls you have to take that advantage. Where you could see Indonesian team has been taking fully advantage of the loose ball, sending off all those loose balls for the boundaries.
Excellent shot, bisecting the short fine leg and keeper. Does the ball win the race? We'll have to wait and watch. Good diving effort. The umpire is waiting for the fielder signal. But what a save this has been. Both the teams have displayed top class ground fielding abilities today, Kamran.
Exactly. This is why we are enjoying their efforts in the ground, throwing themselves for every single ball they're chasing. Oh, chance of the wicket. Oh, running out is done. Oh, missed it.
What is going on? First of all, there was a leading edge not carrying to the fielder, and the non striker set off for a run, and the mid on fielder having a shy at the stumps. The bowler should have come to the stumps, and it could have been an Easy run out. And it's just going to prove costly for Indonesia. We need to wait and watch.
Exactly, this is what if you could see in Malaysian bowling, the captain Winnie, she came to the stump and she took the ball and make it run out. This could be done easily, but they have lost the opportunity here to taking the wicket. It might be costly for the Indonesian team.
That should have been wicket number 5, but not the case. 13 overs gone. Malaysia are 55 for the loss of 4 wickets. They need only 26 runs to win. I would definitely like to see one of their pacers being brought back now, at least now, Kamran. They need to do something different. They've had spinners bowling in tandem for a long time, and it's good to have a change in pace.
Definitely, probably the batter also waiting for the pacer to when usually in this time of period of time when you are a batter, you would like to face a fast bowler where you don't have to do much and go more on the timing, and always there's a possibility to hit the boundaries. For the spinner, you need to execute and you need to hit hard that ball over the boundary line. Uh, oh no, it's a spinner again brought back to the chance of the catch and miss opportunity. Good effort by the mid-off fielder, but only one run's been taken. Good backup by the mid-on fielder.
Diving effort, got a bit of hand, but the fielder is down, and we hope that it's nothing serious. Immediately calling for attention from the physio. Thankfully, the fielder is okay. These are the half chances. They say catches win matches. We saw a run out being missed the previous over. Now, this half chance. How crucial is this going to be in the context of this game?
They are missing opportunities, Sunil, and these opportunities shouldn't be missed as you are really putting effort as a bowler to get those wickets for your team, and as a fielder you need to come into that particular uh, role that we need to take those kind of catches. As you said, catches win the matches. Again for a slog trip, chance of the catch, but no. Comfortably won. Good hit by the batter. Fielder has been set there.
That was well connect, but thankfully not well enough to carry to the fielder. Good crisp hit, but could have landed in the fielder. Not the case. Batter had to be content with a single on that occasion. Indonesia need a couple of wickets to put the pressure back on Malaysia, Kamran.
That's right. Ah, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, Indonesian has already missed 2 opportunities, Sunil, and it can cost them and put them in a deep trouble because this time the more wickets you get, the more pressure you build on the opponent. Again, going for a deep wicket, running between the wicket has been fast, looking for second, but good fielding by the deep mid wicket fielder.
At this stage, dot ball alone is not going to do the trick for Indonesia because the run rate is way past, even way below run a ball. So they need to pick up wickets. That's the key to bring them back onto the game.
Confusion again, Sunil, between these two. There doesn't seem like enjoying each other company.
There has been a bit of yes and no in this Malaysian innings. We've seen it right through.
It's really in an issue between these two. They have to talk to each other. They have to make sure that when we say yes, it means yes and run hard. There shouldn't be a confusion. It shouldn't be a 50-50. And this is the crucial time, Sunil, where you cannot lose your wicket, especially when you're set.
Yeah, the
You
key
cannot
is to trust your partner in running between the wickets. And 14 overs gone. Malaysia cruising along at 59 for 4. It's been a very good partnership. They just need 22 runs in 6 overs.
It's quite doable, Sunil. All they need to do is keep their temperament low, relax, rotation, single, double.
Change in bowling. The medium pacer Nimade Suvan Devi comes back for a second spell. She was very impressive in her first.
Good start of the over. She will definitely she have brought back to the pace. I take because they are definitely looking for the getting these better out of the middle. They are looking for the wicket, Sunil. Again, a gentle
Absolutely.
push at a mid wicket, chance of the run out, direct hit will do. Now, a smart cricket between these two batter, taking an opportunity. Easy to. Good running between the wickets.
Useful runs this for Malaysia, and Indonesia will look up to Nimade Suvan Devi to pick up a wicket. She was very impressive in her first spell, picking up 2 wickets in her first 2 overs. And it's important that she picks up a wicket or two to get Indonesia right back in this contest.
And that's where she has been brought back to attack, and that's where they are looking for to take those wickets. Mid off is up, short cover. Again, a gentle push. Are they going to move for a second? Not interested.
Once again, good ground fielding display. Both these teams, we have been talking about it, have been super impressive on the field. The ground fielding, particularly, has been spot on from both of them.
Look at Sunil. They don't have a fine leg. They have, they have leave the space empty for the batter to hit. Just deep square leg has been placed with an offer. Didn't really execute it. Good bowling by the bowler.
They need a combination now of both dot balls and wickets. 3, 4 dot balls on the trot is going to build pressure and enable them to pick up that wicket. And with the new batter at the crease, it's never easy, as we have seen right through this both the batting innings so far.
Gentle push again. Risky run. Direct hit will do. And appeal for the run out. Empire is not interested. Good running between the wickets between these two.
Well made in the end by Elisa. These two have taken their chances, but they have been keeping the scoreboard ticking and came in as at a very crucial juncture when Malaysia lost 4 wickets, and they have consolidated pretty well. This partnership is now worth 42 runs and extremely crucial, Kamran.
It's a very good partnership, and I would say if Malaysia is winning from here, this two has to be given a lot of credit. They're playing so far so good for the country. Again, a good delivery by end of the over.
She has the tendency to generate some pace. Very, very impressive run up. Looks to hit the deck hard and skid it through. Pretty impressive bowling this right through this innings by Suvan Devi. End of her over. 15 overs gone. Malaysia are 63 for the loss of 4 wickets. They need 18 runs in the remaining 5 overs.
It's doable, Sunil, as far as they don't lose their wicket. What do you take off from here on, Sunil? What do you think? Uh, who's gonna win? What are the chances for which team?
Well, with the way these two batters have been playing and with such a good partnership they have stitched together, if they stay till the end, sure, Malaysia will be walking away with this. Chance for another run out, and the keeper misses the stump. They are living dangerously, this pair.
They are. I think they need to communicate. Sunil. As you can see, the non-striker batter has reached the crease. Didn't even look back and just straight away run back for the second one, where the batter would struggle to come back for the second. It could be easy run out, but the keeper didn't really put much effort. Any wicket Malaysian team lose, that will put them in trouble. Loose ball in offer. Didn't really execute it well. Push it back to deep mid on. Just one run's been taken.
And mind you, what these two batters have done is they have run a lot. If you notice, they've only scored one boundary each. and they're inching towards a 50-run partnership. So you can imagine the running, and it's never easy as a batter to run your twos or consistent singles. On that note, they should be slightly tiring now and should be wary of calling properly.
That's really a very good point, Sunil. Every single run you take with such situation, it will drain double your energy. And such condition, hot weather, putting those equipment on is not an easy job. So very challenging for the batter, but they're doing so far good job. Again, loose ball in off for fielder has been set. Chance for the catch. Good stop by the fielder. Just one run been taken.
Yeah, tough chance. It was a full-blooded flat hit, and she did well in the end to keep it to a single.
It could be a catch, but the fielder hasn't put much effort to catch. Though they should understand the value of wicket. Actually, they have been losing a lot of chances, Sunil, and it's very important for them to take on them uh, appeal of the like before wicket. Now umpire is not interested. I think like side of wicket.
I think it was way high. You see the bowler giving a lot of loop.
That's right.
And
They have been batter has been offered a lot, and that's where you can see Sunil. The three fielder has been set out like side of the boundary. Again, push extra cover region fielder has been come up to the ball, just giving one runs.
end of the over, 16 overs gone. Malaysia 68 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Sunil, these two batter is playing tremendously well so far, uh, but they have been struggling running between the wickets. I think they have to do much more work harder to calling better to not putting that risk to losing their wicket. Imagine if they lose one of the wicket in early, they could have been in the pressure now. They could have been in trouble now.
Delightfully driven. Excellent timing and a bit of a misfield results in a single. Yes, this partnership, both Elisa and Mahira, have batted very sensibly, didn't take any undue risk. Mind you, they came in when it was 4 wickets down. It's a very, very useful partnership. Ran well between the wickets and put their team on the driving seat now.
Yes, she has been timing the ball very well. Again, they're going for the risky one. It's chance of the run out now. Again, Sunil, they're not learning. They're not learning from their mistakes. They keep going, keep taking a risk. It's something they really like to put us in that kind of on our feet.
Yeah, Bulanderi, the second medium pacer, being brought back now. She has been impressive along with Suvan Devi. Both these two pacers for Indonesia been very impressive. Excellent run up, good control, running in, hitting the deck hard, making the batters play.
Exactly, the bowling has been very good, but what I can see they have a bit slowed it down in their fielding. They've been losing a lot of chances, giving a lot of chances to the batter. Few run out was not been taking advantage. Two catches was just easy catches, I would say.
According to me, I think after 4 overs, they prolonged the spinners quite a bit. They should have got one of these pacers, Suvan Devi or Bulandari, little bit before, just to have a variety and change in pace, and should have tried to get the 5th wicket early on. But as we say, no ifs and buts in cricket. Again, beautifully driven, giving the charge on that occasion, middling it beautifully, just a single to the mid-off fielder.
Can see
been a very impressive batting performance.
you
Kamran.
you can see you can see the sound of the bat, how well she is middling the ball. The mid-off fielder is not really putting in effort. She's standing in the place. She should have taken the ball and she should try to get them run out. The more pressure you build, the more chance you have to win the game.
With that run, these two have put in 50-run partnership, and it's worth its weight in gold of just 69 deliveries.
That's very impressive, Sunil. These two batters doing so well so far. Apart from the run between the wicket,
Yes, we have had some close calls and a bit of yes, yes, no, no, but barring that, what a crucial partnership. Very sensible. Did not take any undue risk, but still kept the scoreboard ticking. Super impressive performance. This
Malaysia is getting closer to the victory.
needing just 10 runs in the remaining 3 overs, and with two set batters at the crease, should be fairly easy for them, Kamran.
So far, is more chances of the Malaysian team go for a victory, but anything can be happen, Sunil. Nicely
Yes,
push.
cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties. It's not over until the last run is scored or the last wicket is taken. Look at that. What an impressive running between the wickets, putting pressure and 3 runs. This is incredible batting display and better display of fitness by these two batters.
Yes, Sunil, they have been impressive on and off. This run between the wicket is good, but the calling run between the wicket was not really impressive. But what I can see, the Indonesian fielder has been taking a very easy. They're giving. Oh, what a shot! What a shot that was being played for.
Excellent thinking, using the pace of the ball, picking up the wicket, fine leg boundary for a intelligent boundary, I would say. This is smart batting by Malaysia.
What a shot being played. Oh, batsman in trouble. It's amazing. It's outstanding. Outstanding shot being played. What an amazing shot. Been taking advantage of the pace. So Neil, that was a exceptionally good shot. That what I would say shot of the day, or shot of the game so far.
Absolutely brilliant. Used the pace of the ball, not looking to hit it hard, knew exactly where the gaps were. Smart cricket.
As I can see, she were not feeling well for quite some time, but she still stood there for the country and fighting. It's been exceptionally good work by her. And
And
she's this second time she's been vomiting actually.
what's been impressive in this partnership is they've got a 50-run partnership and it's been only 3 boundaries. So you can imagine the amount of running they have, these two have done, and no wonder they're feeling the heat. It is the temperature is around the 30s, 31, 32 degrees, but quite pleasant today. But what an exciting display this has been by Elisa and Mahira.
Oh, she's a strong lady. She stood there back and said, "No, I'm gonna do it for my country." What an example! She's one of the star for the Malaysian, and she's improving this time to everyone. And remember my name. She's playing exceptionally good for the country. What a crucial innings that was for her. Oh, placed well, placed nice. Is running fast to the boundary, chasing. Good stop by the fielder, just 2 runs.
Another impressive batting display. This look at her. She not looking to hit the ball hard, using the pace of the ball, and knew exactly where the fielders are, picking the gap with ease.
Sunil, when you are batting for this long, you will see the ball more better. You will see the ball bigger, and then you analyze slowly where I need to go and where the fielder has been. Slowly, you become a master of that game.
Very, very well said, Kamran. I think the more time a batter spends at the crease, the easier it becomes, and that's why we insist on limited overs white ball cricket to have at least one set batter at the crease for any team.
Well said, Sunil. Yes, very important for a batter uh, to analyze where the fielder has been placed and where I should go and what are the things I need to do where I can make good impact for the team. As you can see, Sunil, they have been brought up few fielder up to the square of the wicket, mid off.
Just a solo run required now. They have to get everybody in the circle.
Yes, all the fielder has been brought up to the circle just to cut off those easy single. But again, they're pushing back to the. And here you go, Malaysia with the first victory.
What a performance! What a win! Little bit of pressure, chasing 81 to win. They were 4 down, mind you, in the first 10 overs. And what a partnership this has been by Elisa and Mahira. Take above you both, letting the team, seeing their team through with just a loss of 4 wickets. An impressive start to the tournament by the host Malaysia.
What an amazing! I am so impressed by these two batter. They have been playing instrumentally, well played it. Especially, I would say, Lisa has been impressive. She's been not well, but still putting herself there and to make sure she wins the game for the country. What a win by the Malaysians.
All-rounded performance today by Mas Elisa, both with the ball earlier and the fielding effort was brilliant, and the bat and with the bat as well. Now finishing the job for the team. And Indonesia have no reason to be disappointed. I thought they played really well. Maybe they were 20, 30 runs short, but they fought very well. Put pressure on Malaysia, took 4 initial wickets, and what a contest we have had. First up at RSC Oval in Kuala Lumpur. As we see both the teams greeting each other in the true spirit of the competition. Well played, girls. They played in the true spirit of this game. And what an intense contest this has been, Kamran.
Definitely, I believe Indonesian team will take a lot of points from here on, and they will work on those points from now on. I'm definitely know that they're gonna bounce back harder for their second game, but they have been exceptionally good in the ball, and they have to do a little bit better with the second. I will definitely to see would like to see more of this Indonesian batter to go with the more harder on the ball, especially in the back of the innings. Sunil. What do you think of overall the game?
Well, they definitely would have wanted 10, 20, 30 runs more, especially since they didn't lose a single wicket in their first 10 overs. And after having taken 4 wickets in the first 10 in their bowling, I thought they'll let the partnership build, but full credit to Mas Elisa and Mahira, the way they stitched this partnership, seeing their team through. Overall, a fabulous contest. I would say cricket was the ultimate winner in this contest, and with the tournament starting, both these teams have a lot to play for and lot to look forward. A terrific win by Malaysia, winning comfortably by 6 wickets in the end.
Definitely, it was an amazing game of cricket. Uh, Amazing game by the cricket and well played by these Malaysian girls. Exceptionally outstanding. Even though they have lost few early wickets, but they come back stronger, and they have been instrumental partnership for the Malaysian. It's an amazing game of cricket. Here we've seen it in Royal Selangor Club, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Welcome from RSC Oval Kuala Lumpur for the post-match presentation ceremony of the ACC Women's Premier Cup 2024 match between host Malaysia versus Indonesia. What a contest we have had between the bat and ball. Malaysia in the end winning the game comfortably by 6 wickets. We have with us Mr. Mahinda Vallipuram, Chairman of Development Committee ACC, to do the honours for the player of the match. May I call upon, no guesses here, Mas Elisa Yasmin for her wonderful 35 runs. A quick word with you. How does it feel? Great effort with the ball as well as the bat. You were super impressive on the field earlier and excellent, particularly the running between the wickets.
Again, so ask the question again.
So you had a great day, all-round effort with your bowling, fielding, and then you had to do a lot of running. How was it?
As you guys can see, the live just now, I vomit I think 2 to 3 times, but for being honest, is I'm feeling well. So I try whatever to for my country. So it's really great to vomit in this game many times. So that's why actually I'm my booster also.
Many congratulations. Very well done today.
Thank you.
May I call upon the Indonesian captain to have a few words, please? What do you reckon about the target? A few runs short?
Yeah, but bad luck today. We don't have a tough wicket in Indonesia also. So now it's like now from this match, this is like we learn more for the next few of match.
A lot of positives for you today. Your opening partnership and the way you bowled and fielded today, particularly both your pacers and spinners, very impressive.
Yeah. They're doing very well. So, but almost Malaysia also doing well with the 1 run and double run. It's good.
Hard luck for today, but good luck for the rest of the series.
Thank you so much.
May I call upon the Malaysian captain, please? Winnie, excellent show, good all-round performance. Impressive?
Yeah, I'm very happy to get the first win today of the tournament. And also, I say Indonesia gave us a really hard time, not an easy time to chase the score. But well done to Mas and Maira for staying patient and playing till the end. Because of them, this is what we got today.
Another impressive part today from your team was the fitness level and fielding that you displayed. I think you deserve a big round of applause for that. Do you work very hard on your fitness and fielding?
Yeah, I want to say well done to the girls today. Everyone fielded really well, gave their 100%, and any ball came to them, they attacked and didn't give the easy runs for Indonesia to get. So, well done girls, keep it up, continue till the end.
Well done today and good luck for the rest of the series.
Thank you.
And that concludes the presentation ceremony for the match between Malaysia and Indonesia. Join us in a moment for the next game between Bahrain and Qatar. Till then, thank you.